Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the JustKenshi channel. So, in today's video, I'm going to be becoming Ichigo in every single Roblox Bleach game. Well, not every Roblox Bleach game, but every active Bleach game. Now, the games I'll be including in today's video is Project Megetsu, Peroxide, Type Soul, and Reaper 2. Now, how I'm going to do this? Basically, I'm going to look like Ichigo in the games, and I'm going to be ranking it on how easy it is to become Ichigo, and is it viable in game. If you guys are new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Join 20k subs to this goal, and also join up my Discord server in the description of this video. So yeah, let's jump into it. So, the first game that we have here is Peroxide. Now, Peroxide, it's very easy to look like Ichigo. All you need to do is get the catalog here for Ichigo on Roblox, and boom, you have it. Now, the cool thing about Peroxide is Peroxide has a barber NPC, so you don't really need to buy the Ichigo here on Roblox. You can just copy the hair ID and go to the barber, and boom, you can look like Ichigo. Now, you have to get the Kurosaki clan as well, so that's another thing that you have to do if you want to be Ichigo in this game. But the downside for Peroxide, in my personal opinion, is the fact that Peroxide doesn't have any canon abilities. Well, a lot of people say it's a Bleach game, but it really lacks anything canon to Bleach other than, Bankai and stuff and etc. But it doesn't really have any canon abilities. Now, in this game, there's many ways you can look like Ichigo. For one, you can use fire, because the cool thing about fire is with fire, if you max out your flame, you'll basically get blue flames, which looks like Getsuga's. And there's also Getsuga Tensho, which is the Kurosaki clan skill, basically. And there's a cool thing as well, is if you don't want to do all that, you can just get the Hell Executioner armor, and you get Getsuga, and you will have manga accurate Getsugas, which is the golden collar, as you can see. Now, this is very easy to become Ichigo, but is it viable in this game? No, because to be honest, if you ask me, there's a lot of better builds that you can run. Like, for example, you can do like a lightning build, etc. Because it's not very viable in Peroxide to actually play the build that I use in this video. And the build I use in this video is Getsuga and Rodan only. I'm surprised that fight was even won, but yeah. Now, on to the other game, which is Project Megetsu. Now, Project Megetsu, you can be Ichigo in this game very easily. Now, a thing that I will not show is PvP with it, but Zangetsu is pretty OP in PvP. Zangetsu does a lot of damage, the Shikai does a lot of damage, and the moves combo well together. The same can be said for the Bankai. The cool thing about the Bankai as well is the Bankai has a cool cutscene when you transform to the Bankai, and the moves are on screen as well. Now, it's very easy to look like Ichigo in this game. Well, the only downside is that Ichigo eyes and face in this game is not the best, but they have a lot of options for Ichigo here in the game, so that's pretty cool. Now, on to the other game that we have here is Type Soul. Now, Type Soul is pretty cool because Type Soul gives you Zangetsu. Now, out of all the games before, Peroxide didn't have Zangetsu, Project Megetsu has Zangetsu, but Type Soul Zangetsu is very counterable. Now, Type Soul suffers from something that, Peroxide doesn't, and that is the fact that it doesn't have a barber NPC. And the reason for this is, I don't know, but basically, if you want to look like Ichigo in this game, you will need to buy the Ichigo here, and you will need to get the Kurosaki clan, so yeah, good luck getting that. Now, a cool thing about this game, well, it doesn't have clan skill as Getsuga Tensho, because Getsuga Tensho isn't locked behind a clan like Peroxide. Basically, all you have to do is get Zangetsu, and you have Getsuga Tensho. Now, something about Zangetsu that a lot of people dislike in Type Soul is basically the fact that it's very counterable. Getsugas are very easy to parry, and the second move that you have, which is your X skill, which is dash forward move, you can basically just block it, and in the last hit, you just dash back, so you don't get hit by the last hit, which guard breaks. Now you have the C skill. The C skill is if you're far away from the person, you won't get affected by it. But if it doesn't even do that much damage, even if you get hit by it. But yeah. Now, how easy is it to beat Ichigo in this game? Well, the fact that you have to actually do gacha for a clan is going to be very difficult in this. And the fact that you have to actually spend Robux to look like Ichigo, I mean, yeah. It's not that hard to become it, but at the end of the video, I'll rank them from how hard it is to become Ichigo. Now, the last game that we have here is Reaper 2. Now, Reaper 2, if you want to be Ichigo, you can be Ichigo in Reaper 2. Now, the only downside as well is that you have to actually make your avatar look like Ichigo, but other than that, there's a lot of options if you want to be Ichigo. For one, you can use the original Zangetsu, which basically has, the normal Zangetsu and the Zangetsu Bankai, or you can do the trial, which has a video on screen right here on how to get true Zangetsu. Basically, you can get true Zangetsu, and then you will have up-to-date 1000 Row or Ichigo. Now, one thing that this game doesn't have is a true Shikai fit, so it doesn't match your true Zangetsu, but yeah. Now, I enjoy all of these Bleach games, and each of these Bleach games give you good abilities for you to be Ichigo. Now, I'll rank them from how easy to hard it is. Now, the easiest game to actually be Ichigo in is Project Megetsu. For one, you don't have to spend Robux to make your avatar look like Ichigo, because everything is given to you in customization. Plus, you have Zangetsu and Zangetsu Bankai. Now, there's one thing that is locked behind a clan in Project Mugetsu, and that is Mugetsu. Now, Mugetsu is a clan skill that you can get for the Kurosaki clan, but it's not really needed because it doesn't do that much. But yeah, that's the easiest game to become Ichigo in. Now, the other game that we have here for number 2, basically, in my personal opinion, is Reaper 2. Now, Reaper 2 is here. Other than the fact that you have to actually spin Robux to look like Ichigo, Reaper 2 does give you a lot of options for being Ichigo in the game. Basically, it gives you OG Bankai Ichigo and OG Shikai Ichigo, and then also the fact that you can do the trial to get true Zangetsu, and boom, there's many things that you can do as Ichigo in this game. Now, the other game that we have here is Type Soul. Now, Type Soul, other than the fact that you have to actually spin for the Kurosaki clan to look like Ichigo, and you have to actually buy his hair in games, well, not in game, but like on Roblox to actually have his hair and look like him. Other than that, it's very easy to beat Ichigo in this game. Just look at Zangetsu. Zangetsus are rare. Now, lastly, you have Peroxide. Now, the reason I have Peroxide here is because Peroxide doesn't give you that much options because, you know, Peroxide doesn't have any canon abilities to Bleach. Basically, the only thing that you'll have is basically Getsuga Tensho. And Getsuga Tensho is very easy to parry in that game, so, you know. But other than that, tell me guys thoughts in the comments below on which game you think is the easiest to become Ichigo in and which is your personal favorite game with Zangetsu in it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Kenshi sign off. Love y'all and peace.